Yo, what's up guys? It's the young Kinglee, y'all Kitchener Bruce, back at it with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how King Bradley in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is better than King Bradley from Full Metal Alchemist. So, what actually makes Bradley better as Wrath than Pride? Let's be honest here. In Full Metal Alchemist, Bradley had no character development whatsoever. On the other hand, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Bradley had a backstory, he had information that he was half human. He wasn't completely homunculus, as in like in Full Metal Alchemist, he was completely homunculus, and he had more background. He was more savage. When you think of Bradley, when most people think of Bradley, they don't think of Full Metal Alchemist Bradley. They think of Brotherhood's Bradley, and let me tell you why. Bradley as Wrath worked so well as a character. Not only being prideful, not saying that Bradley wasn't prideful, because he was, but during the after the Ishval War, you see Bradley shaking, but he was shaking with anger. He wasn't laughing, he wasn't crying. People thought he was crying or he was sad or whatnot, but that man was shaking of complete anger. He tells you in the story. On top of that, where the Brigadier General from the North dies, but he also injures Bradley. But before that, the build up until that point where Bradley dies, this man completely went off. He dismantled the oppressive establishment. He went in, ran up the escalator, took on tanks. Not only people, tanks with just swords. Just swords. Tell me. And I'm talking about when you say Wrath, that was the ultimate. That was the ultimate. Like, there was nothing else to say. He completely fit the bill, whatever you want to say, whatever the way you should say it. He stood in front of people like Roy Mustang, people, the elder brothers. They knew he was a homunculus, and he told them basically like this: you want everybody to be okay, you want Winry to be okay, you want the lieutenant that's under Roy Mustang, I can't think of her name right now, if you want her to be okay, you're gonna go with what we want you to do. You're gonna give up what we want you to give up. We don't give a fuck. You dig? And I was like, yo, that was crazy, because not only was that prideful, oh my god, bro, they added so much to Bradley. But in Full Metal Alchemist, the character was just so swindled. They gave him nothing. The only time you only get like 3 or 4 scenes at the most. I say 3 because I only remember 3 memorable scenes with King Bradley in there, and there was hardly any Bradley to be seen because Envy was most of the time disguised as Bradley. And the only times that you see Bradley is where he kills the Snake Chimera, and Snake Chimera attacks him. I forgot her name, but that's when Al finds out that Bradley is an homunculus. The fight with Roy Mustang, and another part is the part where he kills Celine before fighting Mustang. I just think that shit is crazy. But either way it goes, I think that part where where Bradley kills Celine, that's around the same scene with Mustang. So there's only like 3 or 4 instances where you see Bradley. There's no character development, and that's why he's so trash. And I'm going to talk about why the homunculus in Brotherhood are so much better than the ones in Full Metal Alchemist. But that's going to be in a later video. Stick around for that. But the next video I'm going to be talking about is Envy and Lust. I want to talk about those characters and which ones do I think in which series are better. But anyway, man, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I didn't want to go too deep in this video. I wanted to make this like a 5-minute video where we just talk. This is not scripted whatsoever. This is raw off the dome. Let me know if I forgot some scenes with Bradley in it, even though Bradley is barely shown in the anime, except for like the it's violent scene. That's another scene, which is like one of the 4, even though I only he technically gave you 2 to 3. Now that's the third one. But anyway, man, I'm out. Peace.